Before we head into the video, I'd love to give a shout out to the sponsor of the channel, RL Exchange. Now, RL Exchange is a great way to buy Rocket League items and credits on any platform at the cheapest prices so that you can build your dream setup. Make sure to go and check out their website using the top link in the description and use code TXC to get yourself 3% off your order. I'm going to be giving away a Titanium White Octane every 1,000 subscribers on the channel. If you would like to enter, all you need to do is subscribe to the channel, turn post notifications on, drop a like on the video, and then finally head over to the Discord server. The link is in the description down below, and then just go to the giveaway section and make sure to react with the party emoji. How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video in episode 31 of Trading from Nothing all the way up to the Alpha Cap. Right now, there is a White Octane giveaway going on in the Discord, so make sure to join using the link in the description down below, and we're going to have so many giveaways coming shortly, so make sure to join up. We're pushing for 4,000 members as well, so it would mean a lot to me if you would join up. The support on the channel recently has been insane, and we are trying to hit 20k by the end of the year, so please do make sure to subscribe to the channel, drop a like. Let's try and go for 150 likes on this episode. But anyway, let's get into the first trade of episode 31. Okay, so we're going to be starting off at the episode with an inventory of just over 70,000 credits. I'm pretty sure it's 70.4k, which is very good for episode 31, and we're making a ton of profit this episode again, which is perfect. And we're going to be selling on a Cobalt Carbonator, which is impossible to sell. I bought it for 700 credits. We're getting a White Standard, Crimson Fennec, and 200 credits. White Standard is 1.1. Crimson Fennec, I'm pretty sure, is 600, so that's 1.6, and then the 200 credits will boost it up to 1.8k. So we're actually getting a little bit over the minimum value for an item that I would consider impossible to sell. That is really good, and I actually sold it a lot faster than what I thought I would. I thought it'd be sitting in the inventory for ages, but we sold it on pretty quick, which is amazing. And we are going to be picking up a mainframe, I'm pretty sure, for 100 credits below the minimum value. It's not too much, but it's really easy to sell, so that'll be an easy flip. We'll be able to sell that on for 700 credits, and realistically it should only take about 20 minutes at the most if I focus on just selling the item, because mainframe is really high in demand. Items, or black markets rather, such as Interstellar Mainframe, Dissolver, Jordan Dragons Unpainted, they're really good to flip for profit. If you can buy them for anything below the minimum value, then you're basically guaranteed profit. And here we are going to be picking up an Interstellar and Black OEM. At minimum value, Black OEM is 1.1, Interstellar is 800, that adds up to 1.9k. I was trying to sell this Octane for 1.6k because it was the mid value, and Octanes are really high in demand, but we've got an offer of 1.9k. That is mad. We're going to be trying to sell the Black OEM for 1.1k, and then we're going to be trying to sell the Interstellar for 800. Now, Interstellar I have had some problems with recently. It hasn't been as easy to sell as it has maybe a couple days ago or a week ago, but it's still alright for making profit, maybe just not too great at the moment. But we're also going to be selling on a White Standard for 1.1k. At the time, I think this was mid-value. It has recently dropped. The price is a little bit all over the place for the White Standard right now, but if you can try and get the mid-value for all your painted standards, at least maybe search for around half an hour for try and get the mid-value before you drop down to the minimum, because standards, octanes, they're really high in demand, so always try and get the mid-value, just because if they're more in demand, more people are going to be looking for them, so it's going to be easier to get a little bit more for them. But this trade was so good. We're going to be selling on all of these items for the minimum value, but both of these dices are very, very hard to sell, so selling them both on in the same trade is honestly a miracle trade for me, and it's so good. They, oh my days, I can't believe it. We managed to sell rather two painted dices in one trade. That is really good, and for minimum price. So the white one was 2.9k, actually recently dropped, and then the crimson was 3.2k, plus the black OEM, that is going to be 7.2k, which is just perfect. And now we've only got the Jordan Dragons, the dicey, and maybe one on the right. I didn't really get a good look at the inventory, but yeah, all of these trades were from today, by the way. Just Saturdays are really good for trading, because obviously it's a weekend, no one's really working that much or at school, so it's the perfect time for trading. So yeah, literally the only hard to sell items we've got now is the orange dicey and the Cobalt Jordan Dragons. I don't think the Cobalt Jordan Dragons should be too hard to sell on. If I focus on just selling the item, it might take a couple of hours, which genuinely isn't that much, because I think I can make 600 credits profit on it. I think I bought it for around 1.8k, so that is perfect. We're also selling on the mainframe for 700 credits, 100 credits more than what we bought it for. Like I said, really easy flip, and yeah, not bad whatsoever. And also, I do like to keep the inventory sort of rotating around having quite a few items, not many items back to quite a few items, just because I can sort of manage it easily that way. I don't want my inventory to get overcrowded with items, but if I have maybe 2 rows, I'll stop trading 4 items and I'll start to get rid of those items. I don't want my inventory to crowd up because it just gets too busy and hard to manage. But we're also selling on another white standard for 1.1k. Again, that is going to be the mid value. That is perfect. Now, I do just want to mention that it's really good if you're in the UK to trade in the evenings, because that's when most people are online, especially on the weekends. The weekends are so good for trading. So if you are struggling, just make sure you're trading when the most people are online, so that you'll get more people interested in your posts, and it'll just lead to more trades because obviously there's more people online. We're also picking up a Sky Blue Interstellar for 700 credits. That's 300 below the minimum value. However, it is really hard to sell. Again, this might be sitting in my inventory for a long time, but I'm making a decent amount of profit from it, so it can literally just sit in my inventory. I'm pretty sure it won't drop at least too much. If it does drop, it'll be about 100 credits. That's fine. I'll just list it up on RL Garage, RL Trading Post, keep it updated, and yeah, we should eventually get that sold as well. Again, Black Standard in my inventory. Found that a little bit hard to sell. We're also picking up another one for 2.2k. I don't really know if this was a good idea at the time, just because, like I mentioned, I found it a little bit hard to sell, but either way, I'm pretty confident that it shouldn't drop. So this again can sit in my inventory for a little bit while I try and sell it. And yeah, we're trying to get 2.3k again for that. Now, I have actually struggled recently to sell my standards rather for the mid value. I've been taking the minimum value quite a lot recently, especially for the titanium, or for the black one rather. Titanium white's actually been fine. I've been selling that for 1.1k pretty consistently this episode. We're also picking up a Jordan Dragon 600 credits. Again, that's 100 below the minimum value. Like I mentioned earlier, black markets like these, they're really good for flip for profit. So yeah, we'll be trying to get 700 credits for that as well. Now, recently black markets have dropped off a little bit, like Jordan Dragons and Mainframe. They've both dropped to 700 credits minimum value, so people might be scared that it might drop a little bit more, but I found that it's still good for profit, so I'm going to keep on doing it. We are going to be picking up an Interstellar and also a Forest Green Phoenix Cannon, which I know is going to be impossible to sell. It's valued at 1.7k. We're paying 1.3k for the lot. In total, it's 2.5k. So both the Interstellar and the Phoenix Cannon add up to 2.5k minimum. We paid 1.3, so we're paying minimum price for the Interstellar, and then basically we're getting the Phoenix Cannon for about 500 credits. So it will take ages to sell on, but if we can get it sold, we're making 1.2k profit on it, which is really good. And again, I'm pretty confident that won't drop, so that can just sit in my inventory for ages. Picking up a White Fennec and a White Flamethrower. White Fennec is valued at 1.9k, so we're basically paying the minimum price for that and then getting the Flamethrower for free. The Flamethrower is valued at 400 credits, so again, that should be 400 credits profit if I can sell both of those on for at least the minimum value. I'm going to be trying to sell the White Fennec for the mid value, 2k credits. I don't know if I'll be able to do this, but I'm going to at least try and see what the demand for that is. And perfect trade here again. We're selling on 2 black standards for 2.3k each minimum value. Both of the Interstellars as well I'm selling on for the minimum value. But the fact that I've been able to sell 4 items in the same trade is so good. It saves me a lot of time, and I won't have to go around to sell those items separately. So that saved me a lot of time. And then we are also going to be selling on our titanium White Fennec for 1,950. I did try for a little bit of time to get the mid value, which is 2k, but I wasn't really able to get it, so I just dropped down 50 credits. It's not that much compared to the rest of the inventory, but if I'm getting an extra 50 credits every trade, is definitely going to boost the inventory, so I'm not going to complain about that. And then in the same lobby, the other guy invited me to trade, and he wanted my White Flamethrower. I wasn't really bothered about picking up items. I just wanted credits at this point, because I found that it's a lot easier to buy items for under minimum price with credits than to get item overpays, because then you struggle to sell those items on, and it just wastes a lot of time. So if possible, just try and go for pure credits when you're selling an item instead of item overpay. It just saves a lot of time. You can move on quickly with your credits and yeah, buy more items. But anyway, that was going to be the last trade of the video. I really hope you have enjoyed. Make sure to drop a like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. I'm pretty sure in this episode I've actually made around 3,000 credits profit, which is insane. Some of the items are going to be hard to sell. I've still got the Phoenix Cannon, Orange Dicey, Jordan Dragons, Sky Blue Interstellar, so it might take a little bit of time to sell on, but we've made a ton of profit nonetheless. Again, make sure to comment Alpha Cap down below if you have made it this far in the video. We've been growing so rapidly recently, and we're trying to get 20k by the end of the year. I'm not gonna lie, a week ago that didn't look possible, but the it's just exploded recently, so we might actually be able to do it 20k by the end of the year. And I'll tell you what, I'll give away multiple white octanes. But anyway, that's gonna be it from me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.
For the love inside me, inside me.